Guys, it's Erin here and I am back with the bonus video. As you know, this is an ink collaboration with my beautiful friend over at the Dormouse's desk, so be sure to check all of her links down in the description box below. Lots of love going out to her, and we have 2 inks left if you remember. I bet you thought I forgot about you, but I didn't, so here we are. Let's go ahead and pop these open. Okay, so we've got a pink and a bluish ink, another Birmingham, which I'm super excited about. So let's get swatching. First, let's go ahead and do our pink here. So this is an ink by Faber-Castell. It's called Yozakura. Hopefully I said that right. And it is a beautiful, very pale pink. I don't know if it would be one that I would write with every day. It kind of reminds me of like bubblegum. Remember the Hubba Bubba bubblegum? Yeah, it kind of gives away that color, but let's see how it dries because we might be surprised. So I'll just make sure I got all the edges there, and let's go ahead and set that off to the side to dry. Yeah, and now let's test it out on our Mnemosyne pad. Geez, do you guys know if I'm saying that right? Like I heard somebody the other day say it on their channel and they said it totally different, and now I've like been second guessing myself thinking I'm saying it wrong. Anyways, okay, so here it is on the Rhodia. Yep, we'll just put down a nice, good, luscious blob of ink there. And now we'll go ahead and try it on the Tomoe River, and this is 52 GSM, and this is a lovely little notebook that I got from Galen Leather, who are fantastic. So here it is dry. Look at that, totally Hubba Bubba-licious. Very light pink, really pretty. I may have to look up and see what like Yozakura means. So here is the Mnemosyne, and it really shades beautifully. Like you've got a lot of those where it pools up. You can get a really, really deep pink. Here it is on the Rhodia, so you can see, again, you get some of that kind of beautiful shading there. And it did not bleed through on the back, which is lovely. And then here it is on the Tomoe River. Look how dry, like it's so pale in some areas, and then where it pooled, it got really, really dark. No bleed through there, which is lovely. So now let's jump into our second ink here from Birmingham Pen Company, and this is Eroded Bronze. Now, you know I have super high expectations and excitement over the Birmingham inks because they have such a beautiful chromatic effect. So let's see kind of what this blue is built up, like what it's created with. I think we're going to notice that once it dries. And speaking of, let's pop that over to the side and break out our other paper pads here. So we're just going to go ahead and speed through this. Here's the Mnemosyne pad with a nice dollop of ink there. And this blue is really pretty. And I mean, it hasn't, I got to wait and see how it dries, but I feel like it would be one that I probably would put in a pen and write with on the daily. So let's go ahead and try it on the Tomoe River here and just give it a good little brushing there. My squares are not perfect, but there's no perfection on this channel. What are we talking about? So here it is. Look at, you can see hints of pink in there. So that'll be interesting, especially since we have that pink color that we're working with as well, the two together. But yeah, this is a really beautiful color, and I have a feeling I'm going to be buying this in a bottle. So here it is on our Mnemosyne pad, and a little bit of bleed through, but again, I do put my swatches on pretty heavy. Here it is on the Rhodia. Look how deep and luscious that blue is. Yes, I'm really digging this color. Not really any bleed through, a little bit of ghosting there, but that's okay. And then here it is on the Tomoe River, and look at, we've got all, it almost looks like water the way it pooled. It's just, it's really beautiful. Kind of ghosting, a little bit of bleed through there, almost looks kind of greenish, which is interesting. So speaking of colors, let's check out our chromatographies here. Now I have to say, the Yozakura, it didn't move at all. And I tried it 3 times because I thought maybe I did something wrong. But yeah, here's that Birmingham. We've got that bluish green at the top and then lots of pink, of course, down below. So I have a feeling these colors will play nicely together, but also be a little bit similar. So I don't know, but let's just go ahead and get these itchy fingers into the paint and let's get painting. So I've got my basic supplies here. I have two, count them, 2 little jars, antique ink wells there for my inks. I'll just have to remember which color is which when I'm painting. I'll leave a border around the outside as always. I've got my water. We're gonna get painting. I'll throw on some music and check back with you at the end. So as always, please enjoy the video. right, and here we go. So as you can see, I added a little bit of charcoal and some pastel around the outside edges. We have kind of that clouding in there with our silhouette girl, and she's going down the spiral. It's kind of a joke. Like, I don't know. Like, I tend to go through these cycles, and I always say, like, I'm going down the spiral, you know, when you get into those kind of like depression modes, and you just have to kind of lift yourself up back again. So hence the delay in getting this bonus video, but I feel like we're back on the up and up. Yeah, be sure to check out the Dormouse's desk, link down in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me through this entire journey, and I'm so excited to continue with the ink and the pens journey, so stay tuned for that. But as always, until next time, happy creating.